Primitive War, based on the book of the same name, is a science fiction action film set in the Vietnam War that has recently been released to video on demand. This comes from Australia-based Spark Films, who you may remember from my review of The Devil Beneath Red Billabong from last G-Fest Film Fest at home. And thankfully, this steps up the quality from that movie in basically every aspect. Our group of protagonists, the Vulture Squad, get called to a classified location where Green Berets have gone missing only to find it inhabited by dinosaurs. And these are treated as scary, deadly predators, which, good. Great dinos silently popping up behind people before attacking, accompanied by some sound cues that elevate the scene. Lots of night shots with rustling tall grass to set up tension. Even when other dinosaurs are shown as non-threats in the background of scenes, the danger of the others attacking is never lost. Love me some silhouettes. There's some dismemberment and disemboweling, even some jump scares. The CG is better than I was expecting, nothing groundbreaking, but better than it needed to be and better than it seemed like it should be. Near the end, 2 T-Rexes are going through a base just killing a ton of people, and it's good. But also the CG here looks fantastic. Sadly, not everything is up to that level. There's a cave attack scene, which starts out good, but it's dark, only being lit up by the gunfire, which is a fine idea, and is good for a tiny bit, but I don't know, like a fourth through this scene, it was giving me a headache. T-Rex jaw clomp noise is sort of funny sounding, which is not something a film wants if they are trying to portray it as a big scary threat. I don't like a lot of the dialogue, but it's given in a convincing enough way, and I would rather have that than boring cardboard nonsense. And some of that bleeds into the next problem. I just did not care about these characters, and there is some time spent trying to get the audience to know them. And there's a decent amount of them. Better media would focus on a few and give quick but understandable introductions to the others, but that's the thing. Getting to know them more doesn't add anything to the rest of the scenes, which sucks because there are times where Primitive War really wants you to care about the characters. This guy's dying. This lady lost her husband. This guy's about to kill himself. This guy's old squad all got killed. Oh well. I didn't read the book, maybe it's better there. Movie shines in its dinosaur attacks, as expected, but during the lengthy dialogue sections it really falls off. Interactions aren't super fluid. There's also comedic lines thrown in that just didn't work for me. Near the start, it's like, okay, they're trying to make these characters seem like real people, not, military robots, but later it's just, why ruin the mood of this serious scene with something that's not even funny? I'll be honest, by the time this was finally available for me to watch, I wasn't really excited for it. Dinosaur fatigue, maybe. Perhaps just annoyed that the limited release didn't come to theaters here. But Primitive War was decent? Not Jurassic Park good, but sort of exactly what dinosaur movies need. Some alright middle ground between such big blockbusters and the sea of terrible ultra low budget or no budget dino outings. I don't know how faithful this is to its source material, and I don't think people should bother getting an established IP if they are just going to make major changes to it. But a leaner runtime, some gorier kills, and more likable characters would have made this a hit. As is, Primitive War is still fairly good. I think there are more highs than lows. Thanks for watching.